What if I told you that ranking every iPhone in 2026 isn't just about performance, it's about personality? Over the years, Apple has released dozens of iPhones, each promising innovation, style, and smarter technology. But not all of them have aged gracefully. Some remain icons, while others quietly faded into history. With artificial intelligence now at the heart of iOS 20, the real difference between models comes down to how well they've adapted to Apple's evolving ecosystem. From the early iPhones that changed everything to the ultra-powerful flagships of today, we're ranking every major iPhone from worst to best. Get ready. You might be surprised to see which models still shine in 2026 and which ones didn't stand the test of time. The least impressive iPhones. Let's start with the iPhones that missed the mark. These include models like the iPhone 5C, iPhone 6, and iPhone XR, devices that either felt underpowered or too experimental for their time. Their performance may have been decent back then, but in 2026, their lack of artificial intelligence compatibility and limited software support make them feel outdated. The 5C's plastic body, the 6's bending issues, and the XR's single-lens camera all contributed to their mixed reputations. While they were popular entry points for Apple fans, their value hasn't aged well. These models now serve more as nostalgic reminders than practical daily drivers. If you're buying in 2026, these are best left in the past. The mid-range performers. Next are the iPhones that were good, but not great. Think iPhone 8, iPhone SE, 2nd Gen, and iPhone 11. These devices offered solid performance for their price, but lacked the innovation that defines the best Apple products. They introduced features like improved cameras and faster chips, yet their artificial intelligence capabilities were still basic compared to today's standards. In 2026, they remain usable, but they struggle to handle the heavier, smarter apps of iOS 20. Battery health and camera limitations also hold them back. Still, for budget-conscious users, some of these mid-tier models can serve as backup phones or student devices. They weren't failures, but they weren't groundbreaking either, landing squarely in the middle of the pack. The reliable everyday iPhones. Now we reach the iPhones that found a sweet spot between affordability and functionality. Models like the iPhone 12, iPhone SE 3rd Gen, and iPhone 13 mini fit perfectly into this category. They still perform admirably in 2026 thanks to their efficient chips and strong build quality. Apple's artificial intelligence integration began taking shape here. Features like Smart HDR, Live Text, and Siri's improved contextual responses made these devices feel intuitive. While not the most advanced, they remain reliable companions for everyday users. They hold up well for students, casual photographers, and professionals who just need consistency. These iPhones might not wow anyone anymore, but they deliver stability and dependability even years after launch. The Pro models that elevated the game. This is where things start to get exciting. The iPhone 13 Pro, iPhone 14 Pro, and iPhone 15 Pro ushered in a new era of performance, design, and artificial intelligence-driven photography. These devices introduced Pro motion displays, improved sensors, and faster chips that still hold up well in 2026. Their triple lens cameras and smart engine processing set new standards for mobile imaging, while their battery life and durability improved significantly. Even now, their artificial intelligence features, like real-time photo enhancement and adaptive battery optimization, keep them feeling modern. They're not just phones. They're pocket computers that blend creativity with efficiency. For anyone wanting flagship performance without paying the newest prices, these Pro models remain outstanding choices. The iPhone 16 lineup. The transitional icons. The iPhone 16 series from 2024 marked Apple's transition into full artificial intelligence integration. With the A18 chip and advanced neural engine, these phones introduced real-time language translation, smarter battery control, and voice-based task automation. They also refined Apple's design philosophy, sleeker builds, improved camera alignment, and stronger titanium frames. The iPhone 16 Pro Max, in particular, stood out for its exceptional display and dynamic photo processing. While not the newest anymore, they remain high-performance devices that feel surprisingly current. Many users in 2026 still consider them the safe bet iPhones. Fast, intelligent, and durable. They bridge the gap between classic Apple engineering and the new era of artificial intelligence-powered smartphones. The iPhone 17 series, redefining smart technology. By 2025, Apple hit a new stride with the iPhone 17 lineup, powered by the A19 Bionic chip and the most advanced artificial intelligence integration yet. These models introduced adaptive photography, predictive text that learns tone and style, and smarter Siri interactions that feel almost human. The Pro and Pro Max versions also featured titanium designs, 8K video recording, and groundbreaking energy efficiency. Battery life stretched to nearly 30 hours on moderate use, and the neural engine handled tasks up to twice as fast as older models. The iPhone 17 lineup showed what happens when hardware and intelligence work in perfect harmony. Even in 2026, these devices stand tall as benchmarks for what a truly smart smartphone should be. Legacy classics that made history. No ranking would be complete without honoring the iPhones that changed everything. The iPhone 4, iPhone X, and iPhone 12 Pro each introduced defining moments in Apple's history. The iPhone 4 gave us the iconic glass design. The iPhone X revolutionized mobile interfaces with Face ID and the notch, and the 12 Pro cemented Apple's modern camera dominance. While these models are outdated in terms of processing power, their influence is undeniable. Many of today's artificial intelligence-driven features trace their roots back to innovations born from these devices. They may not top the list in usability anymore, but they hold an irreplaceable place in Apple's evolution. A reminder of how far the iPhone journey has come. The forgotten models. Some iPhones were simply overshadowed. The iPhone 7, iPhone 11 Pro, and iPhone 14 Plus fall into this category. They were solid phones that just didn't capture the same excitement as their counterparts. Each offered small improvements, but lacked the breakthrough innovations users expected. Their artificial intelligence functions were minimal compared to later models, and design changes were subtle. Still, they served as stepping stones toward Apple's future successes. The 11 Pro's battery life was excellent. The 7 introduced water resistance, and the 14 Plus offered a big screen for less money. They didn't make headlines, but they quietly kept Apple's momentum going, proof that even the average iPhones still delivered quality and reliability. Top-tier iPhones of 2026. Finally, the crown jewels. The iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max dominate the 2026 ranking. Their artificial intelligence capabilities are extraordinary. Real-time photo editing, adaptive app memory management, and energy optimization that adjusts to your habits. The A19 chip delivers desktop-grade performance, while the camera system continues to set industry standards. The dynamic Retina display, haptic feedback, and overall polish make every interaction feel seamless. With extended software support and unmatched ecosystem integration, these devices easily justify their premium tag. They represent the best Apple has ever produced, powerful, refined, and remarkably human in the way they understand and respond to users. For 2026, these are the undisputed kings of smartphones. What to buy in 2026? So which iPhone should you actually buy in 2026? If you want the absolute best, go for the iPhone 17 Pro or Pro Max. They're years ahead in speed and artificial intelligence. But if you want great value, the iPhone 16 Pro offers 90% of that performance for a lower price. Budget-conscious users can still rely on the iPhone 13 or iPhone 14 Pro, which hold up impressively well. Avoid anything older than the iPhone 12 if you want long-term software updates. Ultimately, the best iPhone is the one that matches your needs, power, price, or practicality. Apple has made sure there's a model for everyone, no matter how you use your phone in 2026. Outro, ranking every iPhone from worst to best in 2026 reminds us of one thing. Apple's evolution has been extraordinary. From the plastic beginnings of the 5C to the futuristic power of the 17 Pro Max, each model tells a story of progress, innovation, and design mastery. Artificial intelligence has now become the soul of the iPhone, transforming it from a communication device into a personal assistant that truly understands its user. Whether you're an Apple veteran or a newcomer, there's never been a better time to upgrade. If you enjoyed this ranking and want more honest, smart tech breakdowns, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Tech Tier, your go-to space for the technology shaping tomorrow.